I'm Professor Robert Griffin, and I work at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Mass. I'm a professor of chemistry, physical chemistry. I teach quantum mechanics and things like that, and I work on amyloid, fibrils, membrane proteins, and related systems with solid-state nuclear magnetic resonance. At that point in time, there weren't a lot of isotope companies to purchase things from, and we were asking for rather specialized material. The reason I chose to start working a lot with CIL was basically the proximity of CIL to our laboratory, they both were located on Albany Street. So Joel and Maureen started out working at Core Isotopes, and then they established Cambridge Isotopes on Albany Street, which is about 2 blocks away from our lab. And so I was able to work with them individually on a sort of one-to-one basis. It was very convenient. And that relationship has continued until the present time. Basically the availability, and of course price is an important factor, but also the purity of the compound that we're buying that are C13 and 15 labeled. Those are all very important criteria for purchasing stable isotopes. We purchase these days, a lot of glucose from CIL, which we use in biosynthetic preparations as well as in 15 labeled ammonium chloride. We've also been purchasing a lot of O17 labeled water from them from time to time. And those are our primary purchases. We also buy C13 and 15 labeled amino acids for various developmental and MR experiments, and CIL has been a real resource in that regard. We're very interested in performing solid-state NMR spectroscopy on proteins and determining their structure. So CIL helped us solve these problems very effectively by providing us not only uniformly the C13 labeled glucose, but say 1,3 glycerol labeled, 2 glycerol labeled compounds, as well as say 1,6 labeled glucose and 2 labeled glucose, which led to sparse labeling, and this was a great assistance to us in solving spectral assignment problems and subsequently determining structures. The benefits of using stable isotopes in NMR are very, very obvious. We don't use unstable isotopes, radioactive isotopes. Although it's nuclear magnetic resonance, we're dealing really with stable isotopes. And the advantage is, of course, it's a non-perturbing label as opposed to a fluorescent label or an EPR spin label or something like that. The word or phrase that best describes my relationship with CIL is a very friendly relationship. I've known these people for a very long time, and I've worked very closely with them and feel very comfortable doing business with them. Working with CIL has changed the way we do things in the sense that it's provided us with uniformly C13 labeled glucose, for example. That allows many experiments and the sparsely labeled compounds I mentioned before. That allows many new experiments that were otherwise not possible. If someone asked me why they would do business with CIL, I would tell them that they will get pure products, they will get products at a reasonable price, they will be delivered in a reasonable amount of time, and that if you have some special order, they will certainly be willing to talk to you and work with you on that.